Hello, Hitop. Thanks for joining. I want to just testing out a few things. I have a new web camera and it's built-in microphone, so I'm just checking out to see how the sound is and everything else. So far, it seems to be okay. There doesn't seem to be too much lag. Hello, Michael. Thanks for joining the stream. I was going to try to help to get a friend to 1K, but I just seen she just after making the 1K. What I'll do is I'll actually share the link now, and people can still go and give her some support. Now I know High Top, you would know her already, and you probably will be already. Hello, Rita. Thanks for joining. Something a bit fishy going on here. And just saying as well, Rita, my camera, and there's a built-in microphone as well, so just testing out the quality. Yeah, Michael, the fish what I have here now are I really only have a small few of them compared to what I used to have. There was a time there I used to have maybe hanging up to 50 or 60 fish. Hello, Brenda. Thanks for joining the stream. Some dilly-dillying going on. Thanks as well, High Top, for joining the stream. That was a good supporter of mine. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Rita. One of my biggest problems here at the minute is during the daytime, there's so many people using their mobile phones, and my internet works on a mobile phone signal. So it actually stops the stream and it lags and all that. But I'm good tonight. Kids are away asleep in bed, and just doing a bit of a test out to see how good the web camera is and how good the sound is. But so far, everything seems to be fairly okay. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, Rita. It will, when you start uploading the videos, you're going to lose all your data straight away, and unless you have unlimited data, it's not worth it either. Yeah, Brenda, there was a time where I had an awful lot more. I had probably about 50 fish, and this is where I started out with YouTube as well. I actually started to do my videos all with fish. That's on my other channel, and it's But what happened is I was trying to work full time and come home and spend that many hours looking after the fish. Like the fish do have babies and all that. So what I was doing, I was breeding them and selling them, but it was just taking up so much of my time. I did like being busy with kids in the whole time as well. It wasn't helping either. So try to see if it may be a better look at them. Yeah, it's a pity, Rita, as well. I used to enjoy watching all your videos. If I could actually get the fish to stay in one spot now for a few minutes, I could actually try how big they are. Like that'll give you a good idea. Like my hand would be roughly around 6 inches, and that fish is nearly double the size of my hand. And thanks as well to everybody that have joined the stream. I was really just trying to test it out. And another thing that I want to do is kind of a shout out as well. It's this particular girl's birthday. She was trying to reach 1K. And anybody that knows Weave's World, his channel, he's actually doing a live stream at the minute as well. But if you're not already subscribed to this woman, maybe you could subscribe and maybe say happy birthday to her as well. Yeah, it's great. Anyway, Rita, I know we've been missing out on all the streams and the laugh that we used to have there with old Mucker. And thanks as well for stopping by, Prankster, and showing your support. Um, Leadfoot online, yes, they are cichlids. They're actually all from South America. No, I have no Oscars in there at the minute. The really big one that you would have seen there a minute ago is tinfoil barb. What that one is. No, the tinfoil barb comes from. I'm not even 100% sure. I think it's somewhere in Europe. It's not American anyway. The tinfoil barb, but all the rest are. Now, it's very hard to actually see some of them at the minute because they're hiding in behind the rocks and the trees. Because it's so late at night time, like it's 1:30 a.m. in the morning over here in Ireland. So most of the time I'd have the lights turned off at this stage and they kind of relax. don't know if you can actually see it now, but where I'm shining the light at the minute, there's a whole lot of baby fish actually in underneath the stone, and the female is going back in around the stone, and she's that's the female just there. She's protecting all the baby fish. Other fish that comes into that area, she'll go and hunt them away. When she wants to feed, then the male will go in and he will hunt out the other fish. So they kind of take turns to do. But it's probably something that a lot of people mightn't really have seen too much. Hello, Iron Dog, as well. Thanks for joining. Yeah, it's actually great to see you as well, Iron Dog. I haven't been on here in ages. Well, I won't say I haven't been on it, but I haven't done too many lives. I'm having that much trouble with my internet. Here during the weekends and all that, there's not many people using the internet at the one time. It just stops the internet, the reception or the coverage, and slows it down. So I can't do live streams in because of that. Thanks as well for joining Sky Pilot. I'm not able to pronounce that one, lead foot, but I actually had one I did myself as well. So they would be roughly around, I'd say 6 inches, 6 or 7 inches, and the biggest one there, he's about 12 inches. I have a pleco there that cleans all the glass as well. The pleco would be about 7 or 8 inches, and Iron Dog. Yeah, I definitely get it a lot. They'd be lovely with a few chips. How are you getting on, Iron Dog? Are you back fully recovered now from your operation? I don't know, I'm kind of falling a little bit behind on the chat. I seen something there a minute ago. I'm just looking back through the chat now to see what it was. I think it was a question or something that somebody had said. Thanks for joining the stream as well, Tesla. I know there's actually every single time I come on lately when I do a stream, I'm actually seeing some new names and people that I don't know at all. And see, I have such a mixed bunch of friends here on YouTube as well. It's like I am a biker, so I spend a lot of time on motorbikes. But then again, my hobby is fish keeping, so I have a lot of friends that are into the fish keeping as well. And then from all the rest of the live streams, then I do go on to the likes of high top music there and yourself, Iron Dog, and you know, I do make an awful lot of friends from all these live streams as well. Yeah, thanks as well, Iron Dog. It's much appreciated. It's like it was actually yourself that got me off the ground as well with the live streams. I know I could be doing a lot more videos and a lot more live streams, but most people that knows me, like, I have been busy for the last couple of months with the kids. So I'm kind of up and down within the whole thing. So it's hard to find the time to be able to keep doing the motorbike videos and trying to do everything. So I have a few things coming up. I was at another event there only a couple of days ago with Cars and Coffee, and it was a local event, kind of a charity event. So I have a video being edited at the minute for that. Hello, Rocket 338. Thanks for joining the stream. It's much appreciated to see so many people joining as well. Yeah, that's true enough, fair enough. That's it's good to see that you're doing good as well, Iron Dog. I know with the arthritis, that's something that's very hard for anybody to deal with. Like, I know a lot of people that have their good days and their bad days wants them to get it. Thanks as well to Motor Steve for stopping by. Yeah, I know. Well, Steve, would you believe it? My young lad probably has just about put everything under the sun into the fish tank. Like he even one morning one morning he was actually up before me and came up on the side of the tank and got a bar of soap and shoved the bar of soap into the top of the fish tank. But I was really lucky because the bar of soap was one. There was nothing toxic in it or anything like that, and it left a lot of suds and bubbles and all that. But after emptying the tank, maybe 3/4 way down, I got everything was back okay, and luckily enough, the fish were all okay, and they all got a good cleaning as well. So. Other things that the young lad would have put into the fish tank, he put in the remote control for the television. Another day when I was out cooking dinner, and it was ties and all these usual things. But that's what the young lad, he couldn't take your eyes off him for a second. He loves doing harm. What I want to try to do is try to get the young lad a little small motorbike. No, my accent is from Ireland. Yes. Um, I'd say I don't know if the internet is buffering or anything like that. It's just because such a bad reception in my area, and when I move the video camera, it's probably a terrible lag as well. It's like this is a bit of a test as well because the camera that I'm using is a webcam, but there's particular settings that have to be changed in it. It's supposed to run at 1080p. That's okay. Oh, Steve. I'm kind of used to yourself now and a few others from Pirates stream and some of the other motorbike streams that we'd be chatting. Yeah, Iron Dog, the webcam is supposed to be run 1080p by 30 frames per second. But what whatever it is with this particular webcam, it cuts back and only shows frame rate at 15. And when you get a first, if you don't have it set up right, it's showing maybe 2 frames, and like that's literally just a complete standstill. Now I don't know how well you'd understand all that, but anybody that's into the motorbikes that uses the action cameras, they know all about the likes of the frame rates, and like there is plenty of people that understand it as well. And it thanks to all the people after showing up, especially the new people as well. If you're not already friends with each other, go check out each other's channels as well. Because like anybody that I be friends with are all good, decent people, and all have good channels as well. Especially the people that shows up here on my live stream. Like I know each person might be into one of the things, and the way I see it, if you're kind of not into what another person has on their channel, you're probably better off not subscribing to their channel. Like I do get that an awful lot. I get people come and join my channel, and about a week later they're gone again. Like it just be a complete waste of time. Yeah, there definitely is something fishy about this. All right. I don't know. You'd have no excuse now for giving out anymore, because if there's any live streams that I'm doing during the day, I'm doing them outside, so you actually can see myself on the video. You used to be always saying that it's better to be able to see the person. Yeah, Mohan, Steve, I actually enjoy when you do the Mohan news. I always think it's very good. Yes, Alex, they are all big fish. The biggest one that you see there at the minute now is probably around 12 inches long. Uh, most of the rest of them will be hanging up to maybe 8 or 9 inches. My other plan, Mohan Steve, was there during today. I was actually doing some work on the motorbike, and I was going to do a live stream to show the people the work I was doing. I changed spark plugs and did a couple of things with the motorbike, but unfortunately, during the daytime, there's times that my internet is just so bad. And like I don't know, I was saying there earlier with the buffering, there's sometimes during the day you just can't use it at all. Thanks as well to all the people after smashing the like button there. It's like it's good. It's great to see as well with so many people joining the stream. Was most of the time, it's trying to it's hard to get a right time to do it. Like here in Ireland at the minute is going on for 1:45 a.m. So it's late for anybody here in Europe. Um, Let me see. There was another question that somebody asked. Somebody asked about how big the fish tank was. The fish tank is roughly 180 gallons. So 180 gallons would be 6 foot long, 2 foot high, and 2 foot wide. So it's actually probably big enough to have a bath in if you wanted. You could sit in it very comfortably. That's actually one of the fish from America, a catfish. They call him the Ralph catfish or talking catfish. Um, you don't normally see him only at night time. He comes out at night time and he'll go around and he'll clean up anything that's in the bottom of the tank laying around. Or if a fish died or anything like that, he'll go around and he'll eat the fish. And the other thing that they do is they prey on all the small fish. So when the fish breed and have their fry or their babies, the catfish will come around and eat them all. Yeah, it sure is, Alex. It's a massive lot of water, all right. Like 180 gallons. Like you could be talking about to fill it from empty. It probably take about half an hour, and like that'd be a lot of water as well. Thanks as well for so many people joining my stream. Another thing that I have noticed so lately, I don't know how if you have noticed it yourselves, but when you get a dislike on some of your videos, now I don't pass any marks on dislikes. To me, it's all the one I but just to make it one bit of difference at all. But lately, when you're getting a dislike, it actually shows the location where you got the dislike from. So if it was somebody in Ireland that doesn't like my video, and they press dislike, I can see that it's from Ireland. Like one of my videos that got a dislike, it was somebody from India or somewhere like that, and you'd be wondering with some of the people in some of the other countries, like, to get it very hard to understand myself speaking. Like, a lot of people get it hard to understand both Irish and Scottish people. I think some of the Canadians are much the same. Yeah, thanks, Mo and Steve, for joining. Don't work too hard. Yeah, that's correct, Alex. I have a new webcam and it has built-in microphone into the webcam. So the video you're actually seeing now is coming directly off the webcam. Yeah, thanks, Steve. Enjoy your night, and thanks for your support and dropping by. And same thing as well with Rocket. Thanks for joining the stream and showing your support as well. Like, it's always great to see some of the motorbike community joining as well. No, I think I'm actually going to end it up here as well now because I think it's going on for near 2 a.m. 1:50 a.m. here in the morning. So going to wrap it up, and I might go and just join a few other streams and just say hello to a couple of other friends. So thanks very much for everybody that has joined us. It was really only a test stream for the camera and for the sound, but everything seems to have come pretty okay. I had a couple of issues, all right, with my internet. My internet is very slow. There's always a buffering, but that is a problem with the internet provider. It's not really a whole lot I can do about that myself, bar I can get somebody that provide me with a better signal, better upload speed and all that. But I will be doing more videos during the daytime outside while I'm at the motorbike, and I'm going to be doing some mods to it as well. So I'll be there into the motorbikes. Make sure to check them out. Anyway, thanks so much for joining everybody. Thanks, Alex, as well. Motor Steve, Rocket, Iron Dog, Brenda, Rita, thanks as well for joining. Prankster, thanks for joining. High Top Music, and everybody else. For anybody I have to mention, thanks for joining as well. It's great to see you all stopping by anyway. So enjoy your night for anybody's over in America or that. Yeah, me and my fishies. Unfortunately, we're just ending the stream now as you're joining. But thanks for stopping by as well. I will catch up with you all again, and I'll be looking through your videos to see what new videos you have uploaded. So I'm going to call it a night now anyway. So that'll be it. Talk to you all again. Good night.